Hi guys, welcome to Zoom into Food. So it's Saturday and it's a sunny day, और I have come here to USS Iowa barrel ship. So एक look दिखाती हूँ मैं आपको. It's a basically kind of a museum और अंदर जाने वाले जो white color का आपको उधर दिख रहा है this one white, that is the Majestic Prince London Cruise. The Battleship USS Iowa Museum is a maritime museum located at the port of Los Angeles in San Pedro. You can visit the museum through online live virtual tours and have an amazing experience, or simply buy tickets online or on the spot and have an in person experience just like how I did. You will take approximate 2 to 3 hours to complete the whole tour. It is also known as a scavenger hunt. USS Iowa BB-61 is a retired battleship, the lead ship of their class, and the fourth in the United States Navy to be named after the state of Iowa. Let's hear the history behind it. This battleship was ordered on July 1, 1939. USS Iowa was laid down at New York Naval Shipyard in June 1940. She was launched on 27th August 1942, commissioned on 22nd February 1943, and then several times it was decommissioned and recommissioned. USS Iowa's main battery consisted of 916 inches, that is 406 mm per 50 caliber Mark 7 guns which could fire 2700 lb, that is 1200 kg. Her secondary battery consisted of 25 inch, that is 127 mm per 38 caliber guns in twin mounts which could fire at targets up to 12 mm, that is 22 kilometers away. It also carried aircrafts like float planes, helicopters and UAVs. The battleship also had bathtub for president, as the president would have been unable to make effective use of a shower facility. Battleship was also used during the World War II, that is during the period 1943 to 1945. Post World War II, that is during the period 1945 to 49, Iowa arrived in Seattle, Washington on 15th October 1945 and then sailed for Long Beach, California, where she was engaged in training operations until returning to Japan in 1946. In October 1946, Iowa underwent a period of overhaul and modernization. In September 1948, as part of the post World War II, Iowa was deactivated at San Francisco. In October 1952, that is during the Korean War, Iowa was serving as flagship for the commander's 7th Fleet, and she engaged in 43 gun strikes on targets in the areas of North Korea. 27 bomb line operations. During this operation, 16,689 rounds were fired from her main and secondary batteries on enemy installation. This action established eligibility for the United Nations Service Medal and the Korean Service Medal with one Bronze Star. Post Korean War, that is during the period 1953 to 58, Iowa embarked midshipmen for at sea training to North Europe. Shortly afterwards, Iowa took part in a major NATO services. Iowa was decommissioned for the last time on 26th October 1990 after a total of 19 years of commissioned service. Iowa earned 9 battle stars for World War II service and 2 for Korean War service. Iowa storerooms hold 834 tons of food, that is 100 tons of fresh fruits and vegetables, 84 tons of frozen meat, 650 tons of dry stores, which was sufficient for 119 days. Iowa also had soda fountain which produced 9,600 gallons of ice creams each month. 2,500 men can consume 7 tons of food per day, that is, 1.5 tons of fresh food, 2 tons of frozen food, and 3.5 tons of dry stores. A helicopter transports supplies to Iowa's flight deck. During World War II, the crew size swelled up to 2,800. However, the ship was designed for a crew of 1,900 only. Lastly, battleship USS Iowa was saved by the Pacific Battleship Center on 6th of September 2011. The Battleship Iowa Museum officially opened to the public on July 4, 2012. Iowa ranks among the top 5 Los Angeles area museums and tourist destinations. Iowa has played various roles in films and television services. There are 5 levels to explore, so be prepared to climb a lot of steps, some steep too. USS Iowa is a must see. This battleship of precedent is the first of the 4 Iowa class battleship. It is also known as the Big Stick, with a reference that President used to say, "Speak softly and carry a big stick, you will go far."
बोलो करो